Today is an exciting day. I am off for a cooking of the Swedish special dish Africana. Hello Rika, thank you for inviting me to Cape Town.
You're welcome.
And this beautiful house with Denise, Levy and Gavin, who I met in the Swedish mountain in 2008.
Time.
I didn't know by that time that I was going to cook the Africana. Have you ever heard about Africana? No. Africana is a dish that was founded in the 60s in Marston by a woman called Karin. And her sister had been in Africa working, and she came back and said, you know, in Africa they have chicken, they have rice, they have curry, they have fruits served in this dish. They put it on the menu. They named it Africana. So welcome to this nice event. The curry that goes with the dish that is called Africana. Oh, it might be very hot.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's subtle. It's full of flavor. Perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
It's fragrant. The heat.
And it's not
superb.
too much. It's just there. Perfect.
You know about the Africana. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
That is so funny. Hi Anders, it's so nice to be on your show today. Today we are having fresh tuna all the way from Hermanus, and we are going to pan sear that shortly in some oil for like 2 minutes aside. We're going to let it rest before we slice it thinly. We're currently making a beautiful vinaigrette, which we're going to be tossing everything in together with borlotti beans, rocket, and fresh herbs from the garden.
And who's helping you out over there?
This is my guest of honor today. This is Elmer. He's
Hello,
a very
Elmer.
fine, up and young coming chef. We have Richard.
Hello,
we have
lovely.
Richard on pan duty.
Anyone more in the kitchen?
You, apparently, yes. Sumi, and she is on some moose records today. That is what she's doing. Deep frying beautiful Indian samosas.
This is slightly overcooked. I should give you a raw.
And we're waiting for some freshly chopped
from Hermanus.
red chili, and then we're going to toss it with our dressing.
The new fish soup taster. Linda, you might be next after my mother, the most beautiful woman in the world.
And
So,
this is such a charmer.
what do you think about the soup?
Magnificent.
It was good, yeah?
Megan is smiling.
This is a thing of beauty. Absolutely.
All nice, lovely people. I'd like to give you just a story, a very short story of the situation. Actually, I bumped into you 2008 in the Swedish mountains with your husband Gavin, and you said, "Oh, why don't you? We're from Cape Town. Why don't you come to Cape Town?" Might come to Cape Town. And my sister actually, she's a bit quicker. She's traveling more. She came to visit you in.
She did with the family.
Yeah.
I can't remember when.
No, that's it. It's earlier than I arrived. Yeah. And then around us we have a lot of people. We are here gathering in your fantastic ginger and lime kitchen. And over there we have Glenn, and I went to visit. Food connects always, so I went to Dakar in Senegal to try to persuade a chef, Jake, to come to Sweden and work with me. And then by coincidence we had a drink. I had a second reason to come to Cape Town. And then, as we know, kids tend to bring us closer together. So my daughter was actually working with the Ocean Race, and then I came 2 years ago to Cape Town. And then, little by later, we had dinner last year here, and then one Monday we were having a coffee, and then I said,
Get people around our table as we do and cook together and have fun. Yeah, Elma? Yeah, so welcome everybody. It's lovely to have some new faces in the kitchen as well. This is the best place. The best parties are always in the kitchen, and we always end up here, and of course glass of wine in hand goes hand in hand with that. So, and it's just a lovely collaborative affair today because everybody's adding a little bit of their love and a little bit of their nurturing into the pot, and we're stirring it all together. And I think we're coming up with a bit of a magical formula. So I'm loving this. It's very spontaneous, and it's just wonderful because we do events here, but it's kind of different when they're paid for it. There's a lot more pressure on us, and it's just not quite the same as people just coming together for the love of cooking, which
they are actually paying. They don't know it.
Okay, we're giving them this.
Wonderful film called Life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Julia just joined. Julia is also part of the meetings through West Side Adventure, and Carmen also arrived. Carmen?
Having fun in the kitchen.
Having
That's
fun.
what we do.
It's quite hot today, but I was before talking about this crazy dish, Africana. And Africana is, as we spoke about before, it's the dish that actually arrived as a recipe or an idea to this tiny, tiny, tiny island, Mostra. And you here are going to be treated with this. So we have in this pot the camera is cooking here. It's chicken, and also Richard from Malawi.
Vegetable curry.
Tell me about Malawi. Where this is situated? Where is it situated?
Originally from Malawi is originally in the southern Africa, next to Mozambique. So this is what we usually eat every day, because these vegetables they just grow in the food. So yeah, we just cook them, just mix them with the curry, and we have our beautiful curry, vegetable curry.
On a plate, rice, the curry with could be tenderloin, could be, in this case I use chicken, but then you also add cucumber, you add peanuts, you add pineapple, you add, in this case, mango, and then I also found that you said was a really delicious shuttle.
Mrs. Balls.
Mrs. Balls. Original recipe. So, Mrs. Balls comes the chicken.
Delicious.
Outside.
Where did you get your chicken?
Look at this. Wow. Africana.
Delicious deluxe.
Delicious deluxe. Oh, you're bringing, is it Richard? No, we're very surprised. We come back and ask how you find it.
I've just been in Mauritius, and
Renee, how did you find the Africana?
I think the Africana is the most delicious curry, one of the most delicious curries I've ever had. It was absolutely, the flavors were so beautiful and rich and full. Splendid. Thank you so much.